and welcome to my channel. I'm Kidest, and this is where I share tips, insights, guidance, tools on how to attract and manifest the things you want, how to develop yourself so that you are more often than not able to successfully reach your goals, dreams, and manifestation intentions. In this post, I want to look at the usefulness of building empowered models of love and relationship so that you are attracting and manifesting the types of love relationships that are fulfilling, that are satisfying, that are healthy. And in what I presented as the phase in and phase out approach to attracting and manifestation, in another video, and in addition to the video on how to attract and manifest love into your life by letting go of beliefs that don't serve you, this edition is going to look at maps of coming together with another person that, should go in the phase out side of your approach to attracting and manifesting what you want, and ideas, concepts, maps, models that are in the phase in side of, building, attracting, developing in yourself a way of seeing coming together with another individual that promotes healthy relating, that promotes healthy self-expression, that promotes your ability to see yourself, accept yourself and your partner, your significant other, as a whole individual. So on the phase out side is letting go of any maps, descriptions, conceptions of human beings as being imperfect, as being, parts with missing aspects or what have you. Human beings aren't like puzzles that come together and one person's imperfection complements another person's imperfection or anything like that. There are no missing parts in a human being. A human being is whole, and that is on the phase inside of the concept that you want to have. So any idea of, ways of seeing your partner, your significant other, the individual that you want to attract as being someone that completes you, or that somehow their way of being kind of fits your way of being, like your puzzle pieces. Any conception that says that, you're incomplete in some way and you need this other person to come in and complete you is a map, an idea, a conception of individuality that I recommend letting go of. It doesn't serve you to see yourself as incomplete. It doesn't serve you to see someone else as incomplete. It doesn't serve you to believe that someone is going to come in and complete you, make you whole. It really doesn't work for developing your self-esteem, developing your self-confidence, developing, positive self-regard. I personally prefer the idea of uniqueness to imperfection. I think human beings are unique wholes. You are a whole person. You are complete unto yourself. And the idea is to work within models that allow you to fully express who you are, fully accept who you are in your wholeness. So on the phase outside are ideas, conceptions of human beings being imperfect, human beings having missing parts, human beings being fragmented in some way, human beings as, being something that come together in a way where you plug into each other, or there's like, docking into each other or what have you. Like any map that has you conceiving of love and bonding as something that requires somehow enmeshing and entangling, like limbs entangling together, like physically, yeah, but as an individual, as a thinking, feeling being, that's not a useful model. I've talked about healthy relationship boundaries before, and I've provided this map before. And on the phase inside is that map of two individuals, one whole with space in between them that, really allow you to be your fully expressed self. Your values, your preferences, your likes, your dislikes, they're contained within your individuality, your wholeness. You are a uniquely whole individual. One of the things that I encourage, even in that regard of yourself as a whole being, as a whole individual, is to let go of any idea of seeing your areas for growth as being inadequacies, as being limitations, as being imperfections, or anything that says you are less than whole or that you could be less than whole. The idea of a perfect human being is non-existent. I like to give an example of how, you never look at zebras in the wilderness and go, wow, that one zebra, their lines are pretty imperfect. You don't criticize, mammals in the natural kingdom, if you will, in the wilderness, if you will. It doesn't serve you. It's not useful. It's not empowering. It's not nourishing to look at yourself and look at your areas for development as being something to criticize, something to diminish, or something that someone else is going to come and fix, or anything else like that. So part of being a whole individual, and this might be some of the work you have to do, is recognizing that, you have your strength, you have, your glowing beauty, whatever that may be, however you identify that. And you may have areas for growth. You may have things that you have to develop, but you don't have to see those as being indications of being incomplete in any way. So, and what I teach in the maps and models that I present, I don't believe that there's such a thing as an incomplete human being. I believe that every individual is a whole individual expressing different strengths and different areas for growth and development. So the phase in map of, coming together with another person is two individuals coming together as wholes. One whole, another whole, two whole individuals coming together and then making agreements, making commitments, developing a dynamic that's based in mutual love, mutual respect, mutual warm regard, mutual support, strengthening your communication skills, strengthening your ability to understand each other, and really being present to one another's wholeness. So that's the sort of map update, if you will, to your love maps that I recommend making. The phase outside is any map of needing someone to complete you, needing someone to fix you, needing someone to, make you whole, or any of that implies that there's an imperfection, an incompleteness, a missing something to who you are. If that is, something that you are experiencing, if that's part of your map, I encourage you to explore those beliefs, to explore those self-perceptions, and begin to let them go. Do the inner work to develop beliefs that are more empowered, and, allowing you to see yourself as a whole person, as a complete person, as an individual. And the phase inside, if you haven't already done that work of developing a healthy model of, bonding and coming together, is to develop that healthy boundaries map of relations. And that translates to, friendships, coworker relationships, but supervisor boss relationships, or employee, reportee type of relationships, whatever range of human dynamics we're looking at. Learning to see yourself as a whole person, learning to see others as whole persons, and learning to interact in that dynamic with space between the two individuals really allows you to take the time, take the space that you need to show up, responsible, accountable for your own emotional stuff, responsible and accountable for your own beliefs and stuff, and giving people the space to be accountable and responsible for their stuff. So there's a lot to learn about boundaries and developing healthy relationship dynamics, but it starts with that map of individuality, individual wholeness, and building upon that. So that's your phase in and phase out sort of suggestion when it comes to, updating your love maps, updating your maps of individuality, so that you are attracting and manifesting healthy relationships that are fulfilling, that are nurturing, that are mutual, that are reciprocal, and that are, overall bringing, a wealth of goodness into your life.
If you enjoyed this tip on deliberate creation, personal development, consciousness evolution, be sure to visit my website for books, courses, and more to help you in your personal development and personal transformation journey.